Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac.
A car like mine is not a source of pride in LA.
That's the way.
2 years ago, I was a little depressed about the direction my life was going and my lack of success, and I realized that I had a choice between investing in a new car or buying a one-way ticket to Mexico. I chose the one-way ticket to Mexico. Okay, so this is a situation with my car right now. A new development is the handle fell off here. So I can't open the door from the inside. So I have to, in order to get out of my car now, I have to roll down the window. I have to open it from the outside. This is like a, should I get this fixed, should I not? It's all about saving money right now and figuring out like what's important. Because I chose the one-way ticket to Mexico, I was able to refocus my goals, find some inner peace, and then continued on to Honduras, where I was inspired to shoot a documentary. A year later, I was in Puerto Rico accepting the grand jury prize for this documentary at an international film festival. I think I made the right choice. I just got the Southwest credit card, 50,000 miles on that.
Okay, so round trip would be considered one ticket of like 30,000 miles?
I just got like 70,000 miles on Delta just for opening the card. But the one credit card I don't have is I'm gonna get the Sapphire.
Yeah.
See,
I like to.
On top of using airline credit card sign-up miles to fly my cast and crew to Mexico, whatever money I don't raise to make this film will be put on my credit cards. This may not be optimal, this may not be responsible, but it's my only option. I've been accumulating credit cards and raising balance transfers since college with the idea that one day, if all else fails, I'll make my feature film on my credit cards. Well, it's that day. I did this once before with my first short film, Waiting, and by being organized and diligent, I was able to play the balance transfer shuffle and pay off my first short film within a year. I'm calling Omaira FaceTiming. 16 years ago after I shot my first film, she let me live on her floor for a year to pay off my movie. So at the end of shooting Waiting, I had a $20,000 credit card debt. And I remember that you said to me, stay with me, instead of paying rent, pay your credit cards.
Well, you always told me about your dreams, and I'm always a big believer in dreams, but especially around you because you believed it, and I thought you had the talent, so I believed in you. And I thought you were creative and a nice person that got along well with anybody, which I think goes a long way because you have to work with so many people.
You knew me before I even experienced Mexico and had this crazy dream.
Well, I remember you were trying to cram as much Spanish as you could before you got there. You wanted to write about it.
It's 16 years later.
Really?
It's 16 years later.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know, and I'm finally doing it. So if I come to you like in a year and I'm like, Omaira, you know, I just spent everything I own and I don't have a place to live and I just spent everything in this movie, are you gonna let me stay on your floor again?
You can share some space if you needed it.
As I started this journey 2 months ago, on my first trip to Mexico to feel out my plan, I had the opportunity to give up my seat for $800 travel voucher. That's almost 2 crew members' airfare to Mexico. I took that as a sign. Please keep liking, sharing, donating, and follow along. Thank you.
Just be thankful for what